Hello, I'm Bob Mayer, and welcome to a video on one of my best-selling series of books, the Area 51 series. The reason I wrote the first book many years ago because Area 51 is basically a modern myth. It's in the middle of Nevada. It's bordered by a Nevada test site on one side. It's highly secure. I've been out there a couple of times. The screenplay for the first book's been completed by the same writer who wrote the first Alien movie and produced Minority Report, and it's currently being shopped for a streaming series. It's been a #1 bestseller on ebook quite a few times and sold over 1 million copies in paperback and 2 million plus in ebook. Here's a UK science fiction bestseller list at one point with 5 Area 51 books on it. This is where Area 51 is. You can spot it where the circle is in the center there. You see the Nellis Air Force Range to the southeast, Nevada Test Site to the southwest, the Nellis Air Force Range further off to the east, Las Vegas down in the bottom right. It's in the middle of nowhere on the way to nowhere. You really don't go out near Area 51 unless you're going to Area 51. The basic story in the first book, it starts small and expands. A large alien mothership, basically an image like that below, and 9 abandoned flying saucers called bouncers are hidden away at Area 51, which became a top-secret military base in the Nevada desert. During World War II, the craft were discovered, hidden in Groom Mountain. That's how Area 50, Majestic 12 established Area 51 out there. This is a satellite image of Area 51, so afterwards, sort of as a cover story for all that, we always learn cover for action is important in covert ops. They tested the SR-71 and stealth aircraft out there. But the story's bigger than that, even in the first book. You know, they're trying to uncover what's going on, where this ship came from, and they're finding the story goes back over 10,000 years. And there's connections to other things all around the planet. Pretty much every myth and legend in our history plays into this series eventually as you go through all the books. The Great Pyramid, the Sphinx, Great Wall of China, Devil's Island, Easter Island. I cover quite a bit bringing it all together. And this problem in the first book, though, is a general wants to activate the mothership's interstellar drive to test it. And they're starting to pick up intelligence that maybe this isn't the best idea. We've got an old German scientist from Operation Paperclip, where they brought the German scientists over after World War II, and he believes this is going to be a very bad thing. 2 new characters, the president's science advisor and newest member of Majestic 12, Dr. Duncan, enlist a Special Forces soldier, Mike Turcotte, to stop the planned test flight and find out what's going on there. Meanwhile, archaeologist Professor Nabinger is checking out similar runes discovered in ancient Egypt and on the other side of the world in Easter Island, Rongo tablets. There's a connection between the two. And basically what they say is don't activate the mothership because that will lead to the ancient enemy coming to Earth. They don't know what the ancient enemy is, but that just kind of sounds bad. But the bigger question is, did the original aliens ever leave? We're pitching it as Indiana Jones meets The Expanse with that original screenplay attached. We'll see what happens with that. This is the cover for the original Area 51 paperback. These are all the books so far. I'll be having another book coming out probably later this year or early next year in the series. As you can see, The Reply, The Mission, The Sphinx, The Grail, Excalibur, The Truth, Legend, Nosferatu. I've got my vampire book in there. Redemption, Invasion, Interstellar, Earth Abides. Here's a QR code and a website for the Area 51 series on Amazon. And I have a bunch of free slideshows on survival, trivia, interesting things in history on my website if you use that QR code. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of survival videos here, but also historical and videos on my series. Thank you, and stay safe out there.